So the final question, however, I'd like to say in a lighter vein, but it's actually serious, is that what do you have to say about the ongoing crisis at the CBI? The interim order came out today and they've asked for an investigation to be concluded in 2 weeks. But where do you think the integrity of these institutions are heading? And what do you think about that in the connection to Rafale?
This is another constitutional authority that has been undermined and done with effectiveness. You see now, I've never seen before that the CBI, the top two officers are fighting against each other, and I think it's on corruption issues. But there's also the government which is interfering, because the Prime Minister of the Government of India does not have the legal right to remove the head of CBI. There is a 3-member committee, the Chief Justice of India, the Leader of Opposition, and the Prime Minister. They decide on the appointment and anything to do with these officers. So why it was done at 1 o'clock in the morning and 12 officers being sent off who were investigating, it raises many more questions than it answers. And the government's defense that CVC ki jaanch thi, that's why we did that, that's a very fake and a very half-hearted attempt to cover up what they've done. So it's certainly dented the credibility of the agency. And the premier investigating agency, now under serious cloud, is also, I think, having a credibility crisis for the government of India, because it hasn't happened before, and the reasons we'll only know in due time. In fact, there was talks about the CBI going in to investigate the Rafale scam, for example. Perhaps to stall that, offices were sealed, data taken away, papers, 2 guys snooping on the Mr. Verma's house early in the morning. This is all coming out of a comic book. I mean, I don't know this sort of events have ever taken place. So the BJP certainly is responsible for bringing the country into such a crisis mode. This is harming us as a nation much more than just the BJP. And sadly, the BJP doesn't understand that. They're too busy doing cover-up to see what damage they're causing to us as a nation and as a society, because the whole world is also watching. And I think what the Supreme Court has done is absolutely correct, and I hope that truth will prevail.
Absolutely. I think more horror story than comic book. But with that, it's a wrap. Thank you so much for sparing time in the midst of a super packed and busy election schedule. I'm very sure that everybody watching this is going to really enjoy getting a glimpse into your life and what you think. Thank you.